Hi, this is Two Tone Airsoft Reviews, and today we're going to be doing a review about the AUG, but this is the yearly review, as in what's wrong and what isn't wrong with it after about a year of usage. Now, this is the Jingdong AUG, and I bought this this time last year. So, things that need to be noted at the moment are that the battery has the same life in it, as in pretty much the same life, about maybe half an hour less. I get about 3 or 4 hours out of this, and this is a 9.4 1100 or 8.4, no 8.4 1100. And that gets you about 3 or 4 hours out of that, which is alright, but it's not enough. Okay, things that are wrong with this gun at this point in time. Okay, so externally the metal is wearing, it's getting marks on it. I mean, you can touch it up with paint, but still, aside from that, without maintenance, well, I have been maintaining it, but still. Okay, so I'm just going to take the silencer off, just for... To take this gun apart, you need to pull back the stocking handle and leave it in that position, but that usually, in most cases, opens up that, which it has done a little. Got the light on there. Yeah, it has done a little, but the prongs are no longer there. The prongs snapped that usually push it across, and those are attached to the cocking handle. So the prongs will be here now, and when you push it into this position, the prongs push this away. But look, it just slides around. So that's broken. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. The spring is fine in that. It actually, when the prongs broke, it made it smoother for some reason. The safety catch comes out pretty easily, so if you overdo it, you can push it all the way out, and you lose it mid-battle, and who needs a safety anyway?
I think everybody does.
The magwell is a little bit split on the inside. You won't be able to see that. Okay, and that's all the ones that we can see externally. Okay, so we're going to take the barrel out. Using that handle, you twist and pull out. Okay, first thing to notify, the device that usually holds in the actual barrel has popped out. So that was a piece of very important piece that fell out, and now the barrel wobbles around. It was just something that had a screw on the end of it, which has now disappeared. So the rail is intact. There's nothing wrong with the rail. The trigger is a bit stiff, but that's for a certain reason I'll show you in a second. And that's all that's wrong with these parts. The barrel itself is broken. So the hop-up unit has snapped, which means you need a metal one that you can get from Airsoft World for £25. I'm not bothered getting it though, because actually the gun fires pretty straight without the hop-up, which is contrary to the fact. Okay, so I'm going to take off the top receiver. There's nothing wrong with the top receiver at all, but this here, this spring, this is what makes this jam. But this isn't the original spring, and that's because the one that was in there before snapped. This, to any of you who kept the foregrip, who took it off, and if you still have the foregrip, then this is good news for you. You can take the foregrip apart, and the spring inside it, you can slot back into there and hook onto it, and it will still work. Okay, inside, the gearbox has started coming out now, and it's very hard to align the barrel if you take the barrel out. It wiggles around a bit way too much, and it certainly doesn't help when you are trying to take it apart or put it back together again. That is the general gist of everything that's wrong with the gun. There is nothing else to be wrong with the gun, and the gearbox pretty much sound quite horrid. I'm going to put it in. I mean, I've used this about 10 times, airsoft wise, and I don't use it in the back garden because my neighbours don't like it. Because they think it sounds too realistic.
And apparently we're shooting their windows.
Yeah, we're shooting their windows, which...
wouldn't happen because they'd be shattered.
Yes. Oh, right, it sounds better today. It didn't sound very good. But still, it does shake around a bit too much inside, which is, you know, the bit that I'm being conscious of. But it's going to get replaced soon, and you'll be able to see that review when it comes on. It's going to be the D-Boys SR12 SPR, and that's going to be fun to watch. So I hope this helps anybody out there who's thinking about buying this for a long-term use. If you upgrade this gun, I think it will go further. But the plastic chassis won't last as long as the internal parts will. So just need to keep that in mind. And thanks for watching.